Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Last Epoch video here. We're going to be taking a look today at the Harbingers of Ruin upcoming league and the mechanics, balance changes, etc. To me this is an S plus tier patch. It's just going to be phenomenal, in my opinion. First off, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, really appreciate it. It helps me out. We hit 1,100 subs recently, and now we're going to go for 1,200. So let's go ahead and take a look here of what we've got to look forward to on July 9th. So we're less than a week away. There are some changes coming to the blessing system, and basically what it's going to be like is the codex in Diablo 4. So you'll have like a blessing stash, and once you defeated a timeline, you can then switch out to your most highest percent blessing. So that's going to be fantastic. We've got ladder coming, so that is awesome. And it says that they've added timestamps. So I'm hoping that means like the amount of playtime and not just like when you got to that level, because anyone that is able to play for significant amounts of time is obviously going to defeat someone that has more limited amounts of time to play, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they got to level 100 in a shorter time frame. It just means that they had more time to dump into the game at the launch of the league. So that'll be interesting to see exactly how they do that, but that's exciting. I mean, there's several other games that still have not been able to implement a ladder. We've got some just quality of life changes coming here, loot filter improvements, timeline search. There's some item faction changes if you want to look through these. I mean, basically it just looks like they're updating, buffing some of these, the Circle of Fortune and the Merchants Guild, which is fantastic. Some changes here to Gaze of Oribus, and basically they're just making it a little bit more user-friendly, and the max that you'll be able to get is 12 corruption, so only can use up to 4 gazes at one time. So just quality of life, easier to use, easier to understand, simpler, fantastic. We've got a lot of class changes, balance changes coming up. Most notably on the channeling skills, they've made it so that it's not going to negate your mana regeneration, but they have changed a little bit how it works. So the cost, if the 0 cost on it, it's going to now have a base of 8 channeling costs, so you'll just have to overcome that to still have mana regen. And this isn't a complete list of all the balance changes, but just some that they're showcasing here. So if you don't see something for your class, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be in the game once the patch is fully released. So don't get too worried. Passives, looks like most of these are buffs for the most part. Like some of the passives were a little underwhelming, and it looks like they're doing a balance pass on that. Biggest change to the game here, though, in terms of balance, just overall, is going to be the ward and the way that it's going to decay or degenerate. So here they show the old formula and the new formula, basically explaining what this graph looks like here. So when you used to follow this linear formula here, now it's going to be going based off of this. So under 4,000 ward, roughly, you're going to have a slight buff compared to what it is now, but beyond that, it's going to decay significantly faster. Hopefully this will help out life builds and make them a little bit more viable and strong compared to their ward counterparts. On my sorcerer, I basically just almost all my survivability comes from ward, and it's a little bit more of an active play style. It does feel kind of stronger than it should, in my opinion. So it'll be interesting to see how this actually plays out in the live version of the game once it's released. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Let me know how excited you are for this upcoming patch. I mean, I'm definitely been playing Last Epoch the last week and having a lot more fun with it than I was with Diablo 4. So I'm really looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think about Last Epoch, Path of Exile 2, Diablo 4 down in the comments. I'm curious to know kind of what games people are enjoying right now. Thanks again for tuning in, and again, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, really appreciate it. And remember to give them the D.